I'm so glad you stopped by to visit. If you're new here, I sure hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of this fun. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I post videos about makeup, skincare, Dollar Tree hauls, DIY simple crafting, and subscription box unboxings. So there's always something for someone. Today, I want to talk about the topic of color correcting. A lot of people are confused about what color correcting is. So, the first thing I want to show you is the applicators that we can use for color correcting. Now, I got these at Dollar Tree. They came 4 different colors, okay? There was the lavender, the peach, no, that was the pink one, the green, and the peach, okay? This was a pretty clever gimmick, to tell you the truth, okay? I used the 3 except for the lavender, which I'll explain later. Now, sometimes I saw people who got these that seemed to think that this is all you needed. No, these are just the applicators for applying the color correctors, all right? There's different kinds of color correcting products. The first kind is the stick. Now, this is not a color corrector, this is a lipstick, but the color correcting sticks look like this. This is what they look like. This is a red lipstick. You don't want to use this as a color corrector, but that's what a stick color corrector looks like. Another kind of product is a cream. This is just the e.l.f. eyelid putty primer. This is not a corrector, although if you have if your eyelids have like blood vessels or different colors, you can use this as a color corrector for your eyelids before you put on your eyeshadows, all right? But color correctors also come in a cream, and you can buy the creams in palettes that look just like an eyeshadow palette like this. This is not a color correcting palette. This is an eyeshadow palette. It's an e.l.f. one that I got at Target for $3. But you can buy palettes for color correctors that just have the different colors in each of the little boxes, okay? The kind of color correctors that I prefer to use are the liquid ones. I prefer those because I think they're easier to blend, but it's entirely up to you what you feel is the best for you. It's makeup, you make up your own rules, okay? There are a couple ways that you can apply the color correctors. One is the little sponge applicators, and of course you can always use your fingers, whichever is the best for you. I find the sponges are the easiest for me, so that's what I use, but it's up to you. Okay, so let's get into it. I have cleansed my face. I put on a light serum, a little bit of moisturizer. I have put some eye makeup on and done my eyebrows. I have also put on my e.l.f. Pore Putty Filler, where I have really large pores to kind of fill it in. I like the e.l.f. Putty Filler. And other than that, I haven't done anything. So I'm going to start off with my green color corrector. Now, I heard a lady say, why would I want to put green on my face? Which seemed like a reasonable question to me. Well, the reason why you want to use green is to calm down the redness, if you have redness in your skin, okay? And I have a lot of redness in my skin tone. I have red cheeks and I have a red chin. So I do use green to calm that down. The green is on the opposite side of the color wheel, and that's why you use green. Now, again, you can get this in stick form, you can get this in cream form. I prefer to use the liquid form, and this is LA Colors. So I'm going to, it just looks like that. It's got a doe foot, and you can tell it's green. Okay, so I am going to just dab it on the green spots, on the red spots, like that. Maybe a little bit on my nose. Okay. So I do have a lot of redness. All right. So now I look like an alien. I am going to take my little green sponge, baby sponge, and I am going to pounce that in. Now, you do not want to drag, you do not want to pull this, you want to pounce, okay? Now, these sponges, a lot of people call every sponge a beauty blender, but a beauty blend, the term beauty blender is really a brand name. Like Kleenex, you know, if you need a tissue, you say, would someone please give me a tissue? You don't care whether it's a Kleenex or whether it's a Scotties or whether it's a Puffs or if it's an off-brand brand. You just want a tissue. Well, a lot of people refer to sponge applicators as beauty blenders. There's a lot of different brands out there of beauty blenders, okay? So, and this one is Echo Tools that they sell at Dollar Tree. The reason why they're in different colors is not because they do anything special for the green. It's to help you keep track of what color you're using the beauty, the sponge for. So, because I don't want to get green color corrector on the color correcting that I'm going to use on my forehead. I want to keep it to where I use the green, and it really looks like I got a lot of green on this one side and not so much green on this other side. So I'm going to fix that by just adding a little more green over here so my alien look is balanced. All right, so I'm just going to dab it in. Now, do I do this every day? No, I don't put makeup on every day. Some days I wear no makeup. Some days I wear just minimal makeup, a little foundation, a little eyeshadow, mascara. I always do my eyebrows because they don't match. And then I'm good to go. Okay, so I've done the green to counteract the redness. Now I'm on to the peachy orange, okay? You use the peachy orange color to cover your spots, wisdom spots, maybe if you have some acne scars or just brown spots, all right? So I'm gonna use that. Now, of course, if your skin tone is darker than mine, you aren't gonna wanna use such a light peachy color. You're gonna want a darker color to match your skin tone. So I am gonna take this, and I have a lot of wisdom spots up here. I'm a very wise person. And I have one right above here on my eyebrow that I call Mimi. And then I have some down here, okay? And then I have some right there. I got a big one there. So I'm gonna just put that all over to cover all these wisdom spots that I have, all right? Then I'm gonna take the peachy colored little baby sponge and I'm gonna pounce that in. Now we've all seen pictures of the models who appear to have perfect skin tone. They don't. First of all, their makeup was probably done by a makeup artist, and probably they had their skin color corrected, and probably they had their foundation airbrushed. And more than likely, they had their photograph photoshopped. So they had lots of help looking like they have a perfect skin tone. None of us have perfect skin tone. We have to use makeup tips and tricks to work with what God gave us, right? So, this is one of those tips and tricks. Now, if I'm going to go out someplace really special, like we're going to Walmart grocery shopping, or I'm going to Dollar Tree, then I'll put on a full face of makeup. Some days I just want to play with makeup, so I'll do a full face. Like if I've got a new makeup subscription box and there's something in there I really want to try, then I'll do a full face of makeup. Okay, that spot above eyebrow Mimi is still showing up, so I'm going to put a little bit more concealer, color corrector on that. All right. But a lot of days, I mean, if it's crafting day or laundry day, which today is both of those, I'm not going to put on a full face of makeup, okay? I'm just doing this for you all today. All right, so now I got the green on. Oh, something funny. I bought all of my color correctors at Dollar Tree, and I got this home, and I knew this was the right color for me. You've got to pick your own right color. The green is the green. If you're gonna get green, the green is that there's not different shades of green. But the peach, you want to get the right color of peach or orange for your skin tone. And I looked at the bottom, you can't see it, and it says green on it. Now, Nona ain't crazy, and she knows her colors. There's a lot of things that confuse her, but this is not green. But they stuck the color green label on the bottom of this. Okay, next, I am going to do the concealer with the pink underneath my eyes. Now, I know you've all seen the makeup experts and gurus doing these huge triangles underneath their eyes. I don't know what they're trying to cover, but I don't do that. Remember, it's makeup. I make up my own rules. So all I'm going to do is dab, 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 and that's it. Oh, I put peach down there and I forgot to cover it, so I'll do that. All right, so I'm going to pick up this one, cover it right there. All right, so now I'm going to pick up my pink baby sponge, and I'm going to get this underneath my eyes. Now, you want to do this gentle, because we all know the skin under our eyes are the most sensitive, the thinnest, and we don't want to do any damage there because we need to be careful. Okay, so we're going to pounce that away, blend it in the best we can, and then we're going to do our whole face. Now, I don't use the lavender one, as I told you, because that's if you want to do something if your skin is kind of dull, or you want to add some brightness to it. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I want to add brightness all over my face. So I do it a different way, but geez, if I used one of these baby sponges, it would take me forever to pounce it and blend it in. And I don't have that kind of time because there is laundry and crafting to get done. So I'm going to use a full sponge, okay? The question comes, do I dampen my sponge applicators? And the answer is yes. I always dampen my sponge applicators. It's just the way I do my makeup. Some people don't dampen them. I always dampen mine, okay? And these are two of my sponge applicators. This one is an e.l.f. one. I like it. It's got the bulb, and then it has an indentation, and then it has a slight tip. This one is just a rounded one with a little tip. This one I got at Target, I think, and I like e.l.f. brand sponge applicators. This one I got on Amazon. I ordered, I think I got like 5 or 6. It's a no name. Well, it's got a name. Beaky. B-E-A-K-E-Y. And I like this one. It's a little denser than the e.l.f. one, but I don't mind it. I use it. I'm not really brand loyal, except I do like the e.l.f. Sponges, okay? So I've used my 3 baby sponges, green for the red, peach for the brown, for the orange, and pink for under my eyes, which hopefully I've gotten blended in pretty well. All right, these are called color correctors or concealers, all right? These two are by LA Colors, and the under eye one is e.l.f. And this one is ivory something. It doesn't really matter because you got to get the color that fits your skin tone. Green is for everybody, and the other ones, whatever your skin tone is you've got to match up your color. And you can get these at Sephora, at Ulta, or your favorite drugstore, or if you shop at Dollar Tree, at Dollar Tree. And I paid $1 for each one of these. But it just depends on what kind of product you want, if you have a brand loyalty, where you buy it. All right, so I've gotten my color, my sponge is rolling away. I've got my color correcting on, green, orange, pink. Next, I'm going to do my face. Now I like to do a little bit something mixed in with my foundation to give me a little bit more of a glow. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use my infallible 24-hour fresh wear L'Oreal foundation, okay? And with that, I'm going to mix my Suva, I forget the name of this, hold on. It has a name, Suva Beauty Illuminating Drops, and there's a name to it on the bottom, which I have to use my handy dandy Dollar Tree magnifying illuminate Trust Fund. And I got this in, let me see if I can show you without the big, I don't know whether you can see that or not, because it's, oh, there we go. Suva in my BoxyCharm subscription box, like last month. So, okay, we're gonna try that. So I'll show you how I do that, how I mix it. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. applicator sponge, and I'm going to put some of my foundation, whatever foundation you like, okay? And I'm gonna squirt it on my hand like that, okay? Then I'm gonna take my illuminating drops, and there's different kinds of illuminating drops you can use, and it's running down my hand. Come on. And I'm going to drop some illuminating drops into the foundation that's on the back of my hand that is runny, okay? Okay, like that. Not a lot, because I don't want to look like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. And then I'm just going to pounce my applicator sponge around there. Okay, then, still with me? I'm gonna pounce this on my face. Again, I'm gonna pounce, 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 because I don't wanna rub and pull what I've already done away from what I've already put in, right? Don't want to do that. So, just gonna pounce it in. Gonna pick up a little bit more to get around the nooks and crannies. And it doesn't look like I've really gotten my concealer in there real well. And so I do spend a minute or two pouncing in my foundation. I like this little indentation here to get along my chin, and then I like to bring it down. I always bring it down because, you know, your face doesn't always match your neck. You know how that goes? Now on the models it always does, but that's because they have makeup experts doing their makeup. You and I have ourselves, and we have to figure out what works best for us, right? That's what we have to do. So, okay, let me see. Okay, I don't look like the Tin Man. Things kind of look like they are blended in. I don't have all day because I do have to get that laundry done. All right, that's good enough for government work. And there I go. That's it. Now, of course, I still have to do, I'm going to do a little contouring, a little blush, a little highlighter. I'm going to do some eyeliner, mascara. Then I'll spray my face with a setting spray, and then I'll be able to get to the laundry. All right? If you have any questions, please ask down below in the comments. Just say hello. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure and give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you today. I sure am glad you stopped by. I hope you'll watch some of my other videos. I did do one on skincare on serums, which I'll be sure and link below. Serums are important for your skincare. And I've done some other videos, upcoming videos on makeup, and I hope you'll watch those. And also, if you enjoy simple crafts, I do some DIYs crafting. That's about it. Thank you again for stopping by and watching. And remember, be kind to everyone, because there's a lot of crazies out there. That's it for today. Bye.